Hello and welcome back to Sailwind. This is just a discussion about the weights that are in the game. Uh, I kind of went through all of my videos, and every time I clicked on one of these orders, I quickly wrote the weights down. So now I've sorted them from lightest to the heaviest. So dates, most of this top stuff right here, these is stuff that we could eat ourselves if you're, if you buy the item and you store it for yourself on your boat. Uh, they're also orders. This is every order that you can take, every order. I didn't write down things like a stove or how much it weighs or fishing hooks because we don't know. But just the orders and the food that are here. This is just from orders. But if we happen to buy goat cheese and keep it on our boat, it's going to weigh 14 pounds. Cheese is going to weigh 15 pounds, bananas 16. And that's a big box. Bananas are a big box. Something else that I'm thinking might be big, I haven't hauled a lot of this stuff. Sculptures, maybe a big box. Logs, maybe a big box. And look at the weight on that. Holy cow. Now, looking at these weights and talking about them, I like the anything in the water barrel, rum barrel, beer barrel, wine barrel is 68, except spices. And spices are come in a barrel, but they're only 40. So this is interesting to look at. There was a discrepancy. A couple of videos. That was 21.2. And then later in a video, they were 24. So I thought, well, maybe the developer did a recalculation. Seems like I remember something had to be recalibrated. Something was off. But even in a later video, it was back to 21.2. So that is a discrepancy that I found. What I heard, and I heard this from my son at the very beginning, back in January or February when I was playing, he suggested don't overload your small boat. I was in the small boat from my lunk. He said, yeah, anything over 780 pounds, you're overloading that. So I didn't care, but I was never taking a lot of weight on. But I'm assuming this is a good weight, and this would be an overloaded weight, maybe. Good and overloaded. Let's do that. Good and overloaded. Now remember, I have no idea. I'm getting ready in a couple of videos to really find out. I'm going to find out what this could what it could be, because your sheets, you're pulling this much weight through the water with one sail. On the larger boats, of course, you're using 2 or 3 or 4, 5 sails. So I don't know. Multiply this on one sail, multiply it by 4 sails, and you would. Is that what that means? Could you ballpark figure it that way? If anybody knows, if anybody's watching this video and you absolutely know the weights and things like that, put it down in the comments. Let the community know. This, like I said, I've been trying to keep. Let's go down here to sheet number 3. This was where I was writing down. You can't buy a box of Blackfin Hunter. You can't buy a box of bread, I don't think, for your self-consumption. So this is all kind of the prices. This was the prices that was going on, where you could buy stuff. Sheet 2. At the beginning, I was writing down the distance and how long. I don't remember the 5. It may have been speeds or something. I didn't label it. And how many hours it would take to get there. So this was just me trying to get a grasp of the distances. I'm pretty sure. And then Gold Rock City to Fort Astron was 966. Gold Rock to Dragon Cliffs is 866. And then Happy Bay was 850. This is all from Gold Rock City. Gold Rock City to Oasis is 149. So every mile is 1 reputation. So 149 reputations. If you were taking 2 boxes, you would have 298 reputation. So the longer the journey, the better. I stopped doing this after I went to Dragon Cliffs and Newport. I stopped doing it. And then the next sheet was This was so interesting to me. Whenever I first started this, it was Neverton to GRC, and I wrote down about what time I left, what day it was. I remember some of this was I was just looking at the stars, so it didn't have the timepiece yet, the clock. And I was doing, it took me 12 hours. I was figuring it'd take 11. I was figuring it would take 11. It took me 22. I wish I would have kind of wrote down the weight of my ship at this time because that may have had a difference. If I'm heavy, the sheet can't pull you through the water. If you're light, you can pull you through the water quicker. Uh, but this was all interesting to me, trying to figure out the mechanics of the game, but really, get in depth in the game. But right now, we're working on weights, and I'm going to run up to Eastwind and grab some copper. And I have plenty of money to load the brig down with some copper. So I did hear somebody, I think, in the comments suggested that they had about 40 boxes of copper. Holy cow, I can't imagine. But they sank. So, hey, trial and error. But we'll run up and we'll see how much the brig, I don't I don't know. Stick around for that. But I hope you like this video. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.